I'm Brian Rose, the CEO of Biohackers United, and I wanted to just talk about day 2 with the NutriSense blood sugar monitor. So this is day 2, and I wanted to talk about one thing, the sensor itself, Dexcom sensor. When I attached it, it was actually no issue at all. I could hardly tell when I inserted the sensor and attached it to my arm, but all day afterwards and today, my arm's been sore. And when I go and lift weights, I can feel the soreness on the attachment site and in my arm itself. It kind of feels like a bee sting that is off and on, but I'm thinking perhaps it's because I have a low body fat percentage. There's less, and if I lift weights, I contract the muscle and I can really feel the sensor. So something I'm gonna do and consider after the next 10 days and I switch to a new sensor, I'm gonna shift the location to perhaps somewhere else, still to be determined. If you have any thoughts, I looked up and saw that some people will attach it to their lower stomach or perhaps on their back. So that's something I'm going to look into. The second thing I was going to do is show you the chart that I've got so far for my blood sugar levels. And of course, this is just biohacking information. It's not health information. So I'm just trying to lower my blood sugar levels. I just want to share the information with you. That's the only main purpose of this. And what I wanted to show you is a couple things. One thing is, if you can see right around 4 o'clock in the morning, there was a drop in blood sugar. That was caused by a current thing that I'm doing as a biohack. On a regular basis, I detox, and I detox with senna, which is the active ingredient in prune lax, but occasionally I'll do a detox. But as you can see, at 4 o'clock in the morning, that's when the cleanse kicked in. It drops the blood sugar immediately, which makes sense if you think about it. So there's 2 points I wanted to bring up specifically. One thing is, if you have blood sugar issues and you do a detox or a cleanse, just realize that detox, or when it occurs, it can drop your blood sugar. The second thing is, as a biohacking technique in itself, which I'm going to be talking about other biohacking techniques to lower blood sugar, doing a detox will lower your blood sugar. But it only lowers it for a short period of time. So the biohacks that I'm going to be talking about are ones that affect glucose levels in a short term versus a long term. Where as of right now, I have a baseline right about 100 going across. So I'm going to look at biohacks that I can lower it, and then I can decrease the average. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in the next few videos. Right at 9 o'clock, that was breakfast. And it was simply just drinking the same tea I'm drinking now with some vegetable rice chips first thing in the morning, which spiked the glucose and then lowered it up until lunchtime, where I basically had an omelet with some potatoes. It wasn't that big of a spike, and then it came back down. And that's just for today's levels. The other thing that I wanted to show you, okay, I like NutriSense. I like their app. I actually recommended NutriSense to family members because the ability to track your glucose monitor levels. At first, when I went to my physician, I wasn't able to get the continuous glucose monitor. They said, you don't have a chronic condition. I went through the questionnaire for NutriSense, where I have family members that have diabetes and blood sugar issues, and I want to track it for myself. And I was able to get the monitor and then set up on the app. the one thing I thought was kind of hilarious, and I seriously doubt a lot of people might be using this, but I wanted to show it to you, is on the app itself. I don't know how well you can see that, but in the top right hand corner, if you have questions, you can click on Nori, which is an AI app. And how many people are going to be referencing or asking questions about their blood sugar or their health to an AI system? I first saw that, I just cracked up laughing. I mean, how many people are going to be using an AI system? I mean, you could use ChatGPT. I could understand, you know, they have a way you can message. Let me go back to it. So you can message specifically, you can message directly the nutritionist. That's extraordinarily valuable in itself. But to have access to an AI system, yeah, put in the chat if you could find that helpful or you would actually use it. Yeah. Anyways, there's some good things about NutriSense, the ease of the application and the tracking levels. Really easy to understand and to use. They really need to also set up a call center. So if you go to the website, you find the phone number under Contact Us, and somebody will actually access the phone. I'm going to reach out to the company. I do know a call center that can take those calls for them. They just really need to have somebody on the other side where they can send them a message and an update if somebody has a question, that especially if you're dealing with people's health. Now, in the next few days or the next week, as I get a baseline for my glucose levels, I'm going to show you other biohacking techniques that can lower either your blood glucose levels immediately, or I'm going to look at ways I can decrease the average level over time. So if you have questions, put them in the chat. Subscribe for the next video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.